Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Level and Diecast, keeping ourselves up to date on Cartoon. Although not very popular, we do like to keep a nice running catalog here on the channel since we do collect all of the cartoon stuff. We're going to cover Series 2 of the custom shop packs. We also have Series 4 of the 2-pack, so we'll go ahead and get through these custom packs real quick. So this is Series 2, has the 93 Toyota Supra, and then, of course, the 87 Toyota SR5 with the folding back or opening back, I guess you can call it. Exactly as the first mix was, it does come with a model. You get an extra set of wheels, which you do have to cast, and then you put it together. Pretty straightforward. It says it's 2 cars in one, but you can always only build 1 car at a time. So we'll go ahead and get this popped off. Get that out of here. That slid out. Here we go. This packaging is very interesting. It's got a whole lot of different parts to it. So we'll get that bottom piece off of there. Get these separated. They kind of hold the pack together. These wheel molds kind of hold the whole thing together. And then this bottom section here is actually 2 pieces. So you get underneath here, that's where you get your wheels and your screws to put the model together. So the screws and everything are taken off on us. We'll put that up there. And then, of course, the model you want, the diecast itself, the item itself, and then, of course, you get the screwdriver. So, very similar to M2 kits, although this screwdriver seems to be, there we go. These are your 2 extra axles in there. Comes with water slide. Actually, I think these are just regular stickers. So, again, this is 2 parts. So, you get the axles out through the back side. So, get those dropped out. There we go. You get 4 axles, so you can make 1 for each set of the wheels. They are not very user-friendly to get them out of there. So, man, okay. Well, I guess that one's just going to stay in there. All right. So there is your stickers that I kind of sort of annihilated, but these are actual stickers. So you can take these off. They're not water slide decals. If I remember correctly, yeah, these are just typical stickers. So you can take the sticker off and put it on the model however you want to do it. There is the actual sticker details. So it's all right. I'm not a huge fan of putting like flames on a Supra, personally. I think that's a little bit weird, but you could do that if you wanted to. And then this is actually resin. So these little pieces of fake spray cans or whatever, this is actually resin, and you'd have to put these to cure. White and yellow for this particular one. The little sticker right here will tell you how to use it, but you mix it up and you inject it, or so to speak, pour it into here through the top, kind of squeeze it in there through a squeeze nozzle, and then you use UV light to cure them, and then you'll pop it open. So there is the details for the wheel on the top side. This is for the bigger wheel, I think, and this one is for the smaller wheel. So you do get 2 molds to make 2 different wheels. So there is your rear, and then of course there is the front. So get those out of here. This particular one comes with some really nice gold wheels. These are the rear ones. You can see these ones are a lot thicker. Now when you're assembling these, just make sure you take your axles and put the axle through the base first, the plastic base, and then you just take your wheel. I don't think it matters. It does matter which is front and which is rear. So this is going to be the rear side. Axle goes right through it. So we'll get that set on there. All right, I do not realize, or I did not remember it being that ridiculous when we did the series number 1, because I really don't think like it took that much effort to get the wheels on there, which I think is just absurd. It just took way too much effort to get those wheels on there. So we'll get this swapped around there. So I do have them set in a little bit of a too high of an axle there. Might have to move them down a couple of spots, but that's what the Supra will look like. It does have full prints on it. So the stickers and stuff you add on there will just be extra. Otherwise, it will just be solid blue with a nice little yellow stripe on the wing, and then of course a yellow stripe for the cartooned banner. And then of course, as you'd expect, you just take the screws and you just screw it together. It's relatively straightforward. So they're all the exact same. Both of these models will be kind of assembled the same. They use the same similar basis between the two of them. So there we go. Get a Supra up there. So looks like it's got some kind of crazy hydraulics on it. These kind of slick tires and stuff, this would be for the ones that you mold, and these little tiny skinny ones as well. But I don't do the alternate build, but I do showcase those because it is part of the unboxing. All right, we'll take a look at our Toyota truck now, our SR5. Get this one open here. This one pop down here. Use these. Boom, boom. There we go. Get those out of here. There's the all underneath here. Get that all dropped out. There we go. Get the base off. I feel like these have got to be really terrible to package up. Just you know, it seems like it's an awful lot of work to package these up. This one comes with yellow and a magenta color, which I'm not really sure why you'd want to use magenta, but you could probably mix them together and make your own kind of color potentially. This is a little sanding down tool just to get the rough edges off in case you have like some casting flash and stuff on there. So this one comes with a red screwdriver. They are exactly the same between the two, just one's red and one's black. So we'll get this out of here. This one comes with like lowrider wheels, those Dayton knockoffs. Those look pretty good. They look pretty nice with some white walls on there. And then of course this one comes with the big fat tires as well. This is the Toyota truck casting. Again, I like the fact that these are all done up. You can just assemble them. You don't have to customize them. You just can if you want to. Blacked out taillights on that one, says cartooned on it. And then this one does have the opening bed, which the bed does open up. Obviously without the base on it, that's the maximum it will move. With the base on it, it will not open that far. So if you take our base and just put it on there just so you can see, it will only go to about right there. Now you can break off this little piece in the back and to get it to open up all the way, but that's as far as you get with the base. Then you take the base off and you get the full Monty just because of the way that the roll pan's built in there. It is what it is. So let me assemble this one real quick. All right, there is the base for the Toyota truck. Let's see, here it goes this direction. There we go. Get that on there. It looks all right. I'm not a huge fan of the gold wheels, but it's fine. It's fine. Looks all right. So I'll get that bed to match up there a little bit. There we go. And then just throw our screws in there. Get this down in there. There we go. And then take the other one. The other one down in there. Here we go. And there is our Toyota truck. I'll throw that guy up there. This one sticker sheet is pretty much just graphics on the side. And then, of course, showstopper on the plate is what it shows. So it's all right. So we'll get those out of here. And then in the base of these, this is where all the instructions are. So the base of this is where the instructions are. So in case you're wondering where the instructions are to tell you how to use these things and how to build them, that's where the instructions are. All right, 2-pack, series number 4, double pack. This is for beach cruisers, they say. Your 79 GMC Vandura and your 87 C10 Squid Botti. So crack these out. This one was at Target. Those are also at Target. Those are 15 bucks at Target. This guy was only 10 bucks at Target, which is average price. No assembly, no tie downs, no, always good. Does have a beach on the bottom. These always have a little bit of a scene. So if you want to have a little scene on it, you just set that up. And then you just put your models in front of it. There you go. And then you have your little scene in case you want a scene, which is nice. So take a look at our Vandura first. It does say beach baller on the side, which is really cool. The prints are really, really, really good. Super crisp. Very, very clean. Wheels look really, really nice on this one. Does have a black painted grille. Other than that, nothing else on the front. Just chrome bits. And then there is the deets in the back. It says cartooned as you'd expect. The prints wrap around very, very good. They do match up very, very well. Very, very nice. And this kind of a magenta color looks really, really good. So it's not too shabby. Throw that up there. And then, of course, is your C10. This is probably one of the better looking ones that they've done the whole time. This one looks really, really nice. Has huge black Steelies on there with some white wells, just fixing that front tire a little bit. It's a little bit off of there. It's the tire. It's not the wheel, by the way. Not the print. Well, the print's a little off, but it's not bad. You know, on this side. Big, huge Steelies on the back, which looks good. Smaller Steelies on the front. I do like the kind of turquoise color with the wood paneling on the side. No prints on the front, just chrome. And then do have a little bit of tail lights on there, which is always nice. We rarely get tail lights on the C10. And then, of course, cartoon in the back window, which happens with every single model they make. That one looks really good. That one looks really good. That's probably, might be one of my favorite C10s they've done so far. So, there you go. A little bit of a completion video. Normally, I would do those on 2 separate videos, but clearly, there's just not enough there for an entire video. So, there you go. Series 2 of the custom kits. If you want to customize them, go right ahead. Otherwise, Series 4 of the double pack. Keeping us up to date on cartoon here on LMD. Catch you next time. Peace!